cache some gear for the high camp in the same day.
Well, pretty realistic that this was not going to be 3 or 4 fun days, but I thought we all had a shot at getting to the top. I mean, like a realistic shot.
Here we are, day 1. Just starting our first cache. Okay, getting in the bocho in Guadalajara is day 1. So day 1 of climbing the mountain. Just got there. There's the Pedro Grande hut. Alright, we just made a cache at about 15,000 feet. What? Here's Scott and Swigum heading down. Woo! Should be back at camp in about an hour.
Well, the first night we got there, you couldn't sleep because people were out and about, and it was 12,000 feet wood floor and nothing else, and people talking the entire night. And it was a Polish guy who was talking to the Russian girl and decided to sleep next to me because I was next to the Russian girl, and I think he thought, well, I can't say this. Yeah, get rid of it. Get rid of it.
What's that?
That iPad. Alright, here we are in the Pedro Grande hut, getting ready to move up to 17,000 feet today to high camp. Nice stay, a lot of talking at night, people getting up at 1 o'clock, waking us up. Pao chicken. How's the Kung Pao? It's good?
It's okay.
I didn't sleep.
You didn't sleep at 15,000 feet? Why not?
It was about 5 minutes every hour I slept.
Here we are Wednesday morning, heading up the labyrinth. It's pretty cold, camera battery's dying slowly. There's Swigum working with the axe. The labyrinth, the second steepest section after the summits.
We trudged slowly along, waiting for the sun to hit us. We practiced the route the day before with ice axe and crampons.
Well, they were useful, obviously, but that being said, I think for both Scott and I consider it was really our first time ever in them. The confidence was maybe lacking just a little bit. Not really believing that these things were going to stick in the snow when we really needed them to.
They're interesting. They're really cool. I don't like them on my feet, and I'll never be on my feet ever again.
And what don't you like on your feet?
Crampons.
Okay. Oh, Wednesday morning. There's the summit. You can see a few people up there.
We don't know if that's the summit.
Well, the summit's just beyond that. Sun's almost up. Here's Scott. How you doing, Scott?
I'm doing alright.
And Chris is waiting for us right down there. He's got a sleeping bag and he's set.
What was the hardest part of summit day?
Not being able to breathe for 3 days.
Why can you breathe?
There's no oxygen. It's necessary to breathe.
Hearing my voice, I've been sick for like a week.
Yeah.
And I don't think that helped my breathing situation. And the breathing situation was kind of the main situation the whole time.
Yeah.
So I don't think that helped. Looking up at that glacier, just coughing up phlegm and whatnot for 7 days straight.
The last one on the Hamapa Glacier. Just a few steep bits to go. There's the Russian lady. Scott went down. He was feeling shaky. The altitude is giving him a bit of a headache. I'd say I'm about 18,000 feet almost here. Another 500 or so to go. Just to give you an idea of this angle, that you got to go up here at the top. Probably about 40 degrees. Looking out into the Veracruz, Puebla. Just came up over the crater rim. First sunlight that came off the northeast face. Down there's the crater. I can smell a little sulfur. Oh, there's still more. There's the crater. I don't want to get too close to it. It looks like certain death. Oh, right up there is the Cumbre. Alright. This is it. This is the summit. Oh. There's Puebla. There's the Russian lady. There's the crater. That's the Gulf out there somewhere in those clouds. Quite the sketchy little ridge coming here. Ah, feels good to be here though. And it feels good to be in the sun. Ah. Whew. Started the descent. The most dangerous part of mountaineering. When you're the most tired, you gotta go down that. Home sweet home. Casi casi. We are packed up, ready to move down to Pico de Grande. Clouds are moving in. It's a good thing we're already down here. Clouds are moved in below us too.
On the mountain, wet, cold. It wasn't possible to breathe, so you couldn't sleep. We couldn't get warm. You can't poop. What else is there? So we can't eat. Practically for 4 days. This is how you sleep at night. Just complete fear about falling off a glacier into a crater.
But where are we headed right now?
And we're headed home. We're headed back to Tlachichuca. And we're all very excited because we're about to be stuck another night in such desperate conditions that San Juan seems to love. But we're not. We're heading back to moderate civilization.